Hey folks, good morning. How are you doing? Chappie here. On the side of Mingus Mountain here, looking down into the Verde Valley. We decided to take a little journey today and get the Jeep out a little bit this morning, get some footage for future videos, and also come out here and able to do our live feed to you today for Walk as a Lion. Walk like a Lion, sorry. So my wife is here too. She's doing background scene here. So we have a little bit more time here. I don't have to rush into Good Samaritan. Kind of what I wanted to talk to you today about is a lot of times Christianity can be identified with a journey. And we see this in early literature, Christian literature. We see this with Pilgrim's Progress by John Bunyan. John Bunyan? Yeah, I believe that's who wrote it. Pilgrim's Progress. C.S. Lewis also did a similar work called Pilgrim's Regress. And in both of these works, they depict life on planet Earth here as a journey. And especially in the Christian life, we like to use the imagery of being on a journey. You've heard the term, hey, I'm on a hilltop, or I'm down in a valley, or I'm going through the desert. Folks, we're on a journey. And we've used that in our own church imagery as well, with our commercials and with some of our background scenes and stuff. And we're also looking at, in a new endeavor that's coming soon and already in place, is our Pathfinder ministry, which is a little bit more than you expect, but we're not going to reveal yet. So just be ready for all that stuff. And it's important to remember that the Bible itself also has references to this journey. Now, it's not blatantly you're on a journey, but like, for example, in Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. I think even a bigger example in the Bible can be found in the 23rd Psalm. I did not mark it, so give me a chance to turn there, folks. And we see, and I'll read through it here, folks. I know you've heard it before. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And I'll stop there. As you can see, the imagery, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you're in this valley, you're walking along, and Christ is there with us. Now, one of the important things to understand about the journey, our Christian journey, our Christian path, is a lot of times when we're out here, and I forgot my props in the Jeep, but I was going to bring up my GPS and the compass. A lot of times in life we use navigation tools. Early on it was just a map, and I think those things, astrolabes, where they looked at the stars. Obviously today we have it on our phone. A lot of us like to do the old handheld compass. And my GPS, I have a Garmin that actually has a compass setting, so it's actually a compass, but it's a digital compass. And of course nowadays we're using GPS satellites and everything. Early in the Army, I remember with the map and the compass and just terrain association. You look out, okay, that's that hill. All right, we need to move that direction. And we would use those aids on getting to places. Folks, we have to understand, in our journey with Christ, our spiritual journey, Christ is the goal. To become more like Christ. That's our journey as we're walking along. Become deeper in relationship with him and what he brings to our lives. Now, in Pilgrim's Progress, the end goal was the celestial city, heaven, and I'm reading Pilgrim's Regress right now, so I haven't got to what the end goal for him was, C.S. Lewis's. But yes, our end goal is heaven. But while we're on planet Earth, as long as we keep focused on Christ, we'll always be on the right path. He guides us in where we need to go. He shows us the way through the different obstacles we come across on the journey. Coming up here today, we did a trail. It's not too technical. I mean, it's not any rock climbing or anything, but it's certainly, you couldn't take it in a little sedan. The Jeep was able to maneuver over the rocks, over the hard spots. We did hit some mud, but I don't have time today to go through mud and, risk what could happen there. But we found a way around it. So as you could tell, it's a beautiful imagery, this journey, of how Christ is with us in our lives. He guides us. He shows us the way to go. All right, folks, I encourage you today. Set your compass on Christ. Set your focus on Christ. That's what gets you through life. That's what gets you over the hills, through the valleys, through the deep woods that you can't really, where you lose your sense of direction. I was talking with another pastor, and we were talking about this very concept. Most Christians wander aimlessly. They really do. They wander aimlessly. And until you get focused on Christ, pick up the Bible, get in the Word, we continually wander aimlessly. The Bible's pretty clear what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do the Great Commission. Who we're supposed to follow? Christ. The focus, living godly lives based on what Christ has shown us in His Word. So folks, again, go out there, set your focus, set your compass to the true north, to Christ. And He'll lead you on it. He'll guide you on all your paths. All right, folks, walk like lions, be good out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.